Hey, quieten down.
To now declare this wonderful emporium well and truly open. And good luck with it. Thank you. Yes, we are open.
Nic, we're here at the Kapiti Emporium. What does this place mean to you, this little club?
Well, it was sort of a follow-on from what you've done, and I just felt like I had to back that, you know. But yeah, it's been amazing to me. I haven't had a lot to do with it, but just to see how it's taken off, I couldn't believe it, you know. I thought, oh, it's a nice idea, but is it going to run? But it's running, you know.
You said a lovely thing at the meeting we had last night. You said you walked into the empty space and you thought, how will they fill it? And now you walk into it and you think,
Yeah,
they need something bigger. It's amazing what they've done.
Mm.
But Nic, is it also a nice feeling to be able to come along to a club, to that sort of feeling of belonging? Do you feel that when you come here?
Yeah, there's a real closeness of everyone here, you know. It's good.
You have made some beautiful things that we used at the Barry Young court appearance, the latest one, and they're whistles. Tell us the story from your childhood of how you even came upon the idea of making a whistle. It was from your father, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dad. I think it was either I'm pretty sure it was Rotorua, a family holiday, and we were in a motel in Rotorua, and Dad cut a piece of bamboo out of the garden and whittled an old wooden clothes peg to make the piece that makes the noise, and I watched it intently and ran around with it, chirping this whistle for a few days until it split, but I remembered how to do it, and then probably would have been 30 years later, I was sitting with a mate, cold winter's night, and he was working on a boat, so he had lots of offcuts of fancy timber, you know, and we were throwing bits in the fire, and I said to him, look, we've got to be able to make something out of these bits of wood.
Beautiful native wood.
Yeah,
Lovely
kauri
native.
and bits and pieces.
Far too good to burn.
Yeah. So I challenged him. I said, I'll give you a challenge to see if you can make the smallest thing out of wood that's saleable out of these bits of wood. And so I went away and thought about it, and I thought, I'll have a go at making a whistle. So from what I remembered, from what Dad taught me, and so I made the first one I made, and I put it together, and I blew it, and it chirped, and I thought, gosh, I've got something right. So I cut it in half down the centre to have a look at it on the inside to see what I was doing right, you know.
That's a great Kiwi way to do it. Just have an experiment, get it right, then look at what you did.
Yeah,
That's
because
very
I didn't
smart.
know if it would work or not until I blew it, you know.
It's such a metaphor for the Kiwi spirit that our forebears had, which was just let's do it, have a go,
Yeah.
and then work out how we did it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And so I didn't really change the pattern from there.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd have a go and see, you know, if it was viable to make them to sell, you know.
And then you made what, 1,000 of them?
Yeah, I set myself a task I'll make 1,000 and see how it goes.
And it meant smoothing, sanding all the wood, making it really so that the sound would come out properly. Everything was hours of work, I imagine.
Yeah, initially I got better and better at it. By the time towards the end of it, I could make one, I think I could make 6 an hour, I think it was. I worked at it.
Let's pick them up here and have a little look. If you pick up the whole thing and just put it on your knee, that would be great. And then we can have a look together, because last night at the club, there was a discussion, which is your favourite whistle, and it all depends on the wood, on the kind of wood. Everyone was saying, well, each person had their favourite. I like the totara one. I like the matai. So what woods you've used here, rimu, kauri, matai and totara. That's it? You won't be making more of these? These are collector's items in a way.
Yeah, no, I sort of thought that I'd keep the bits and pieces because I made jigs to build them. So
yes.
I've kept the jigs, but I no longer have the machinery to saw benches and things, you know, I've sold all that stuff. So.
But if someone else wanted to come to you and train in how to make them, because you
Oh
said
yeah, they're simple to make, you know.
they're simple to make. And what's your favourite wood? What's the one that you like best?
Well, I like matai. The kauri, the Rimu ones are sort of the most colourful.
Yes.
They're the best looking ones, but the matai is the strongest wood, so they tend to last.
Do you think the sounds coming out of each one are different? Because wood is so living. No, it's the same
They're all
whistle.
exactly the same.
All right, that was the question. What I love is this. Handmade New Zealand. This is what we need to get back to. Absolutely. Are you doing any other wood turning or any other business with wood at the moment?
No, not really.
So really these are collector's items. What are you selling them for?
I think they're on for $20.
Well, I think we double the price because they're collector's items,
No.
and people can contact the Emporium. But that's my feeling. $20 is a
Yeah.
very good price, and how beautiful to have these for supporting Barry Young. What did that mean yesterday when you saw Barry Young at the court?
It really made it seem like worthwhile. I mean, I never put the connection together. It was Esme who gave Barry and his wife a whistle, and I thought, yeah, why didn't I think of that? You know?
It was lovely having all of us blowing your whistles yesterday.
Yeah. And I only noticed it when I saw him outside the court and he pulled it out on a string. I thought, oh, that might be one of those ones I made. You know?
He loves it. What does Barry mean to you, what he's done? What does it mean to you?
Oh, man.
Because it means something different to each Kiwi who recognises this whistleblower.
Yeah, no, it's courage beyond belief to me, you know. It really is outstanding. I'll back him.
To be willing to go to prison for 7 years
Yep.
if not enough of us wake up. I believe enough of us will wake up in the next year. We have a year. April the 28th, the judge said. 2025 is when his trial is.
Yeah,
We have
I'd be surprised if it actually happens. I think they'll throw it out before then.
Well, you know, his whole method in calling for a trial by jury is for the Ministry of Health to have to come into the witness box and be examined.
Yeah,
On what they knew.
they won't allow that, I don't think.
Yeah, what they knew and what they didn't know.